When it comes to marketing strategies, there is the popular adage that sex sells. The media outlets have become inundated with women and men playing a part that leaves very little of their body to the imagination. The interpretations of these ads, movies, and songs usually vary from person to person, but for the most part, they are influencing a large percentage of young persons, which is evident by their social behavior, ranging from choice of clothing to how they handle personal relations, as well as the rise in teenage pregnancies. In a 2014 sex and media research done through the Winona University in the U.S., it noted responsible behaviors like the use of birth control and other contraceptives are rarely discussed or shown. These media depictions have become a model for adolescents, and this potentially put young teens at risk for teen pregnancy or for a sexually transmitted disease. In Belize, the problem of teenage pregnancies is very relevant. Joan Burke-Skeen heads one of the country's major organizations working at mitigating this social challenge.
We see steady increases in the southern part of the country, particularly in the Stand Creek district. And unfortunately, we're seeing them younger and younger. The number of child brides is increasing. And so with that, we will have an increase in teen and adolescent pregnancy. And the data that we have is basically only for live births. We don't know the stillborns. We don't know the abortions, whether they're induced or spontaneous abortions. And we also know that we have a number of undocumented children.
The young Belizean girls who are the child brides, the school dropouts, and the single mothers are most times left alone to carry the responsibilities of motherhood. The absence of the fathers has become a norm that very little efforts are made to hold them accountable.
Sadly, a number of these girls, they are not impregnated by boys of their age. They're older men. So that also is a problem because there's an imbalance in that equation. You have an adult and a child. So in terms of public engagement, that's what the public should be looking at. Because nobody has been put in prison for impregnating these young girls.
Recently in the news, there were 2 cases that found young girls forced to struggle with the decision of unprotected sex and their partner's disappearance after engaging in unlawful sexual intercourse with them.
We have the case of the little girl that was on Cheetahs a couple months ago. And there were photos of that child with a number of men. That little girl is pregnant now. 12 and pregnant. And she posted on her page her photo with a little belly. Don't even have any breasts, but they have one little belly and one baby growing in there. Who has been held accountable? Nobody. Right? We had the case of the 14-year-old in Dangriga who unfortunately, she was pregnant, I guess confused. Again, I don't know if it was a spontaneous or induced abortion. She was scared, didn't know what to do, put the fetus in a plastic bag, put it out in her garbage. The dog found it, had it out in the streets. And what? As a society, we condemn that little girl. We didn't reach out to her, right? But we said, put her in prison, do this, do that, do that. What happened to the person who impregnated her? She's 14, the age of consent is 16.
In the latter part of 2013, a UN-commissioned report titled Motherhood in Children stated that Belize had the highest rate of teenage pregnancy within the Caribbean. Reporting for Love News, I am Renee Trujillo.